lack of harmful bacteria in their system.
Hello, and welcome back to Nova Lads. I have just a little bit more time on my hands, so I figured, hey, why not? Let's get this run rolling. So, where last we left off, we had done a whole bunch with the titanium and the advanced lubrications and advanced fertilizer systems. We haven't really gone through... Oh yeah, I forgot. We started the packaging selling. We're going to have no problem selling off this first batch. That should be easy enough. We can't actually start using the drills just yet. Oh wow, this place looks barren. What's going on here? Is there still enough ground for them to... Are we actually out? Oh, it's charcoal that we're out of. How the devil are we out of charcoal? It's present. Is it just not being supplied fast enough?
Correct. There is no living being there.
Applying it in a couple different directions.
Wheels down. People are going in. Let's see what kind of luck we have. That's not the plan. It's an ordinary machine gun. May well possess rudimentary intelligence, but it needs to be. So it can't have any great power reserves. They don't need of any help. The Enterprise has only 10 hours left in which to break free.
Yeah, good enough. I don't need to worry about it. It'll re-optimize itself. Our fuel is abundant. Our jellies are clear. Our lubricants are being made.
Check the electromagnetic section of the engine.
This is all going very well.
Total amount of energy being expended against the ship.
So, what's the problem here? We are poop limited. That's fine by me. Poop limited is fine. Because we've got 9 bores churning out poop at record rates. Alright, what about this island? We are producing tons and tons of everything at scale. Actually, we could afford to broaden the titanium engineering base even further. Just from a purely how much do we have constructed point of view. Alright, we're going to make a ton of titanium, but then the titanium needs to be processed via, I think it was this, into what? Into a titanium sandwich. This requires charcoal superglue. We're not getting enough charcoal to run these systems. We're going to need charcoal to produce them faster. It's like this is not a sufficiently large battery of charcoal production. Let's take a look at the maps. Which map could I ostensibly build this out on? This island is full. This island is pretty sparse. If we import charcoal, we can make the glue down there. Do we have a charcoal drone? We do. Alright. You died. With you dead, the red guys overran the island. And with the red guys overrunning the island, is everyone dead? Nope. We're just gonna go out to town on this and win all the fights here real quick, and then just accept that this is not going to be sustainable. There's going to be wins and losses that happen.
Yes. I suppose if someone were to fall off a cliff or something, that might upset the balance of the population. And they would need to replace it.
They need a replacement. Thank you, Mrs. Buck. I see no alternative.
These people, I mean, if they don't know anything about
Mass murder is complete.
they don't seem to have any natural. I mean, how's it done?
You're the science officer. Why don't you explain it to the young lady?
Now we've got these here. In order to make super glue, we just need charcoal. So if we can find a way to import charcoal, we'll just make a ton of these. Ooh, 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 I just had a great idea.
I'd like to see.
What we can do is to intentionally use the positioning of these to limit where these guys can get their food. Kind of make a wall.
You know, if it weren't for this place would be a paradise.
We're also going to need, in order for this method to work, energy production on this island. Which means it's going to need a drop point for fuel.
Can the ship really break away?
Biofuel bottle. Incidentally, what skills need to be studied? Oh, we don't have any, okay. So now what's the plan? We import the biofuel, we light all these up, we start making super glue at scale, so we're going to need the lubricants to come here too. So we're going to need biofuel, lubrication, for super lube, there you go, and we're going to need, what was it that we were just talking about? Charcoal at scale. So charcoal at scale.
I do not understand.
It was pleasant for you.
But what is the big game? Is that a dance?
Now what?
Yeah, there's no food. It's not served all.
Now what? Let's go for it. So, oh, that's already set up. Okay, good. We need biofuel and super lube. So super lube, top. Then we need biofuel, bottom. I think I have those backwards, but that's fine. Then we need charcoal to the big boy, and let's try it out. Also, I think our mainland has probably lost production on the rocketing. Yep, rocketing is done. We need something new now. I do not want to commit to do 50 steel packs just yet. versus doing 10.
He's angry. The law is plain. I have given you the words of law.
So I'll do these.
Make the lightning to strike.
You said strangers. Go ahead, do this thing.
You copied them. Meant no harm.
Cool. That should do it.
Law speaks truly to me. The newcomers are a danger. Tell the men of law to meet in a clear place.
Okay.
The stranger his law's own words.
We're doing good here. We're short some biofuel, but that's no big deal. Where's the biofuel? This whole island's coming to a stop without it.
Law has spoken.
We'll import some if we don't have any.
His words are true here. We are to kill the strangers. Kill? We do not understand. It is a thing to do, like feeding Paul. Paul explained it to me, I was sure. This
I see the problem.
one of the strangers. Find a heavy stick. Come up from behind the stranger and do this. It is a simple thing. It is the word of all. It will be done. To all of them. The sun returns in the morning.
So biofuel to the top. Oh, I get the problem. I mapped the other one wrong, and so it keeps failing. Yep, that's the problem.
This may not be an ideal society, but it is a viable one. Laws and rights under their existence. Don't create, they don't produce, don't even think. They exist to serve as a machine.
Ha! We got it. Island is now powered, and instantaneously we are maxed out on sticky jelly creation. We're gonna go ahead and put the sticky jellies on a fresh drone cart.
Have the opportunity of choice. We owe it to interfere. Starfleet Command may think otherwise.
Do I not have sticky jellies here? I just have basic jellies? There it is, sticky jellies.
Yes, sir. Almost ready, sir. We need half an hour yet. You realize that in 45 minutes the ship will pull down at the edge. I know that. As you said, that's cutting things fine. Captain.
Now we create an import spot for super jellies.
Distribute. People about disappeared.
And I think it was the assembler needed at this point, but we'll double check. It is not. So then it'll be the electrical furnace. Industrial refinery.
We mean no harm to you.
Yes.
Or your people.
We will need to bring in the plastisteels as well.
Pulses, Captain. I believe it is reading us. Strong jump on all wavelengths.
So once that's set up, we can work on making more of these. We'll also need power to this island. Already producing, I love it. We will need power, and we will need super lube. I'm beginning to see a pattern for those two things. So power, super lube, where are you? Super lube.
Second degree burn.
Let's get the power.
Serious. Perfectly smart. Doctor, I have an unsurpassed talent for understatement.
Long-lasting biofuel's cool. You don't really need any of this other stuff. Longer-lasting biofuel might be the way to go, to be honest. couple of these.
Grid Doctor was concerned that the Valiants achieved true human function. Smith, there's no cause for worry. Taking the first step.
Now we've made the sticky metals. Sorry, reinforced super metals. And since I have no idea what purpose those serve, I might as well stick them on a drone cart while I'm at it. Because that's just kind of the thing to do, apparently. So that they can bring the ship off. And this whole thing just needs power and lube in that order. So let's go to our power lube island, which is here. Honestly, I could potentially get away with just using island to island transport. Power and lube. Good. Super glue on the top and plastisteel on the bottom. Super glue on the top, plastisteel on the bottom will get the job done.
400 people. Yeah. Because I couldn't see all inside. I had to follow orders. Always orders.
So we have a plastisteel holder here. Let's turn that into a drone.
Get back in there.
Fire time to ring the dinner bell.
Get back in there. Now.
That's it.
Get back in there.
Stay with Chekhov. Keep those people from feeding Ball. Don't let them feed Ball.
Plastisteel on the bottom. Why are we not immediately... Something killed us here? I didn't know there was anything deadly on this island.
It's not physical. Aye, but what? All backs on the coordinates of the energy field located.
Alright, we're all set here. Stretch room seeds aplenty. Plastics are full.
They won't penetrate that force field. My guess is correct.
Huge stretch rooms. We're ready to move on towards Ultra Dung.
Let us go to the hundreds. Readings getting weaker. Wide variation in energy transmissions as though Val would trying to draw on other
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume this will get filled eventually, but I'm just gonna shortcut and do it now. Alright, cool.
Capacity, but won't have the dates. And to reinforce its energy field. Well, these were exactly. We have to draw more from the research. My plan exactly. Got it.
Now,
Got it. Commence firing.
this should go here. We don't have super glue directed, so let's get super glue directed to the island.
Commence firing.
And then we will be golden. Oh my god, so much wandering around.
This upsurge in generated power, Captain.
Did I do it backwards again? God damn it. Super glue on top, plastisteel on bottom, so be it.
Reinforces energy field. That's how long you can do it.
Super glue on top, plastisteel on bottom. Let's just make sure it's correct. Super glue on top, plastisteel on bottom. Okay, that is correct. Good. Any minute now, I'm hoping to get a shipment of super glue. And then lubricant is either not deliverable or not delivered. Well, it looks like it's delivered alright. It just hasn't been loaded. There is a logistics pod on this island, yeah, so then we're good. Look at that beautiful stacks all churning away. And hey, there it is. Our first super plastisteel is in production. So we are golden. Alright. Let's go back to the mainland and see what contract we're working on. It doesn't look like we have a contract up yet. And I would like to rectify that. Contract. We do have one. It's for a ton of plastisteel. I need one package of plastisteel And I need to do that 10 times, but one packet of plastisteels is 100 plastisteels. And those are supposed to come through here, and those are supposed to be loaded here. But it can't be because our logistics bot is busily trying to restock a metric fuck ton of plastic producers. We have 2 of them.
Tractor beam gone. Potency returning to antimatter pod. Have all engineering sections working on the circuit immediately. Transport will be ready in an hour. Scotty, you're rehired. As soon as the transporter's fixed, form an engineering detail with full analytical equipment and feed them down. Kirk out.
Alright, there we go.
Holmes, let those people go.
Now what? Now what?
It was fall. Put the fruit on the trees. Cause the rain to fall.
What are we gonna do here? How are we gonna...
Care for
Hmm.
Learn to care for yourself.
We'll need a super lube import
You learn to build for
to
yourself.
this island at some point.
Work for yourself, and what you create is yours. That's what we call freedom. You like it a lot. And you learn something about men and women the way they're supposed to be.
Super lube on the top,
Happy with each other, being good to each other. That's what we call
super poopers on the bottom.
you like that too.
Lube on the top, poop on the bottom.
Little one, look like you think. Just go on the way you're going and find out.
Okay, so once again, I am finding it difficult to maintain my lube stock. It's a good problem to have, but it is a problem.
Hey, Captain, I want you to hear this. Captain, Cole said you did the correct thing on Channel 536. We put those people back on a normal course of social evolution. I see nothing wrong in that. Well, that's an object lesson, which is fine. An example of what can happen when a machine becomes too efficient, does too much work for it. You are aware of the biblical story, Captain.
Oh, I already have that. Perfect.
Eve tasted the apple, as a result, we're driven out of power. Precisely, Captain. And in a matter of speaking, we have given the people of battle, the apple, the knowledge of good and evil.
Perfect.
As a result of which, they too have been driven out of paradise.
God, I wish there was a faster way to do this, reverting all these guys at once, but...
Casting me a role saver. Oh, is there anyone on this ship who even remotely loves that saver? I am not aware of anyone who fits that description. This is fine. I'll give it.
Alright, there we go. So now our plastic base is solid. Super lubes are active on all of these. We're producing second tier titaniums, which is great. Let's go back and set it up here too. Also, it looks like plastisteel is successfully being loaded onto the drone and onto the perfect, so that our doubling up on whatchamacallit, logistics bots did pay off. Alright, we've got the super lubes running efficiently. And just because I can, I'm going to go ahead and pre-deliver a few stacks of plastisteel. Just, like I said, because I can. Oh, look at that, look at that. These efficiency drones are actually nailing it now. It's like they saw what I did, and they're like, oh, right, that job, boop. This should be...
We believe what you say, Captain Kirk, but our decision has not altered. The Helden Council
Packing up.
with your Federation to mine dilithium crystals on our planet. We
An
have
extra
shown
2k all at once is going to be sick.
We accept that your Federation is benevolent.
I think it's time to get rid of this.
There is always a question. Are dilithium crystals represented
Because, quite frankly, it's becoming a nuisance to always be grabbing these twigs by mistake, and automated farms are the way of the future.
And hope for true love. We've got a rise. Not here. Report on magnetic storm and spot. Standard ion type, Captain. Quite violent. Unpredictable. Rough run? If we stay. Stand by the beam up landing party. Bond extended over to clear the...
Let's go ahead and drop two of them, one on top of the other.
When may we resume discussion? The council will meditate further, but do not be hopeful that it change.
Okay, twig trees.
Captain, you do have the might to force the Christmas from us, of course. But we won't. Consider that.
Now we need to make more twig trees, which we can find elsewhere. And we should be importing super poops somewhere. We're just going to get lazy here and do the bridge thing. I mean, this is literally Super Pooper Island, so... Give me a direct line. We need more super twigs. There they are. We'll take them from here. Incidentally, we haven't checked on the bees in a while. How are they doing up here? They've run amok, as is tradition. Alrighty.
Standard procedure, Captain.
Hey, what are you doing up here? Yeah, I got no problem delivering you a Behemoodian battery, except for the part that I don't have one yet, but my time will come.
Yes, Mr. Spock. Military capability, Captain. Incredible society has chosen suicide. Mr. Kyle, we're instructed to compensate during the ion storm. I find the understand that the equipment cannot be tolerated. But Mr. Spock, I ionizer. No, Mr. Spock.
Good.
No, Mr. Spock. I tried to
Just get rid of the big ones. They don't provide useful structures, so this is better. Alright, and in order to keep these hives in check, what are we harvesting those with? 3. Excellent, that's enough. Oh, we've run out of storage space is the problem, huh? Let's just make a giant extra egg dump right over here to arbitrarily make my life a little longer. Okay. There's your stack of Ultra Bees. And I think this is the... Yep, we need to make twigs. So we'll go do that. Anybody dropping twigs on this thing needs to be stopped. That means both of you. Can you be put to more meaningful use, perhaps? No? Okay, then you are decommissioned. Both of you. And we'll be able to throw some logistics bots on this island or something and make it even more optimal there. But truly, this, maybe double this, will replace all those bots easily. And we'll throw a new logistics bot in. Just to help with the general management of resource flow that I seem to be always behind on. Yeah, but we will double up our current farm. I don't want twigs to be a limiting factor ever. Twig tree, ultra poop. We just need some more of them, which we will get with a bunch of phloem.
Heartbeat jumped for a moment, sir. Just as the landing party was about to materialize. I never saw it happen before. You were airline, Mr. Kyle? No, Mrs. Spock. Before.
Good.
20 abnormal effects.
Two more, please.
Dr. McCoy, better look at the builders.
One more, please. Alright, off we go.
Mr. Spock. Have those transporter circuits checked.
Okay. We are cooking and cooking. So, with the ultra sticky metals, why have we not made any yet? Because our import of superglue has stalled. Why is our import of superglue stalled? Should be sending that in right now. I really thought that we were producing it this whole time, so faux pas on my part. We are making it. We should be stashing it on this and delivering it. Ah, but our logistics bot died. As indeed did our gatherer. Why are we not hunting? Okay, the hunter bot goes out when they turn red. He doesn't hunt when they're blue. Let's add an extra hunter bot. We don't actually need to harvest juice plants anymore because we use dedicated farms, right? Right. So we can afford to just put our new hunter on.
Transporting up at the exact same time. Similar storms on both universes disrupted the signal. We're here and there. Our enterprise. Probably asking the same question.
Alright, good. So that should be enough to start winning fights when necessary. Jesus, that's perfect.
What about now? Can't let somebody destroy.
And just to get things jump started here,
Got it. Fire supply. Below, and show now the second. Still take small. Right, sir. Then get on this technology. Don't we have to work with them? Don't get back home. The intercom may be monitored. Private message.
charcoal's good. Got imports running.
Get up here for on today's communication. Start with command. I'll know my exact orders and officers command. Boom. Don't worry, you're the only one. I'll be right back. Oh. I have a lot to learn.
Plastics are not being produced because we lack mushrooms. Mushrooms are not being grown because we lack seeds. Seeds are not being produced because we have huge structuring floors, but we have a death. And that was the real problem. Why this island is now suddenly prone to death is beyond me, but... Oh, he's the efficiency guy instead of the regenerating guy, so that's why. Hey, let's go and pick up the pickups that I got over here. Yay, backpack slots! God, that feels good. What else you got, by the way? Just for the sake of finishing the inventory, it's worth it. Give me a stack of plastisteel, please. Look how huge that inventory bar has gotten. Alright, what you got over here? Thank you. Hey, got a chance to use up that oxygen bottle. And while we're at it, we'll just dump stuff over here. Supercomputer. Red jellies need to go there eventually.
Fire, Captain. Stand by.
So far, so good. I'm not sure what these are all for. I seem to remember it gives you some linear advantage, like bonus HP or something.
I'll have to check with security team civil, sir.
Never mind. I'll attend to it.
Very good, thank you, Mr. Scott.
Cool. Alright, there is one more thing I'd like to try to do that I haven't done yet, which is kill a boss. So far all we've done is peacefully coexisted. But I think it's time for us to attempt a real murder. So first let's save the game. On the not so off chance that I die in the process, I'd like to be 100% caught up.
You race. They offer other things of value besides dilithium crystals. But it is clear that you cannot expect to refuse the Empire. Command procedure is to provide the customary example.
Secondary target now moving beyond our phasal lock.
What phasers on standby with serious orders, Captain. I have my reasons.
Should probably come in with bonus HP and oxygen and healing mods, but whatever. I got a fully armed gun, fully regenerating shields, and this is the first boss of the game. Yeah, he's already significantly beat up. Unless he has a phase 2 and 3 or something, this guy is not going to last. Oh, speak of the devil, he has a phase 2. Oh, and he's healing. Okay, that's annoying. Did he kill my bot? No, my bot's okay. Okay, it looks like I have to kill his ads before I'm allowed to attack him more, so let's do that. $570, he's still very weakened. Okay, my bot is dead, so oof. There's no way I'm going to have enough time during this fight to heal him. You know that how I was like, oh, unless there's a phase 2? Well, it turns out there was very much a phase 2. Oh, are you serious? Another, okay. He's probably borderline dead if I can just get through this wave of ads. Oh, my oxygen's running out. Damn. I really need to kill him before he summons ads. Got him. Literally just as my oxygen ran out, I got him. I'll take the Bahamutian power cells and run. Whew. Okay. That was not good. But it doesn't appear that I got anything out of that fight except what I would have otherwise already had for a basic win. So, unnecessary. Where's the pigman? Got an upgrade offered by a pigman. I'd like to get it. Not here. Not the museum goer, certainly. Where is he? Outer space, maybe? We've got 13k on our hands, so yeah, we'll just go check out outer space. Who might be the pigman?
No, left. Watch your step. The officers move up by assassination. Check on private copy.
7, 9. Honestly, if I buy all 4 of these, that's close to 13,000.
How long it would take you to pass that from the paint?
At the very least, this and this seem to be mandatory. Mega furnaces and mega electric furnaces require the use of packages, so that might be a future problems. I'll buy a little more business, sure. Really spend all that money I picked up.
Record security research. Classified on my voice print over to Scott. Record. Produce all data relevant to the recent ion storm. Correlate following hypothesis. With a storm of such magnitude, cause power surge in the transporter circuits, creating a momentary
I don't really need any of these except maybe this one. Would make my life a little easier. And let's do a quick spacewalk. What are our targets again? Oh wow, yeah, I'm loving that extra thruster power. Let's start by going all the way to the end, and then we'll focus on greens and whites, because I have at least some of I think I have 2 green jewels, and they both need to be upgraded to white. Hey, there it is. First catch of the day. Oh, and another one. Sweet. So this is, again, for those of you who have been watching me from the outside, I hope you see why I love this game compared to Factorio. I also love Factorio, but this game is a lot cozier, a lot more straightforward, a lot more, oh, I'll just do what comes next, while still giving that lovely feeling of production at scale. Building massive factory complexes and then automating your production and design. There's another one. Sweet. Yep, another one. This is a lot of stars. I'm used to having a much harder time finding stars, but it could also be that I'm not used to paying for quite as many upgrades for the spacewalk as I did this time. Good. Oh my god, another star. Jesus. Beautiful.
Whatever your game is, I'll play it. What credits I'll give them to. If you're a rich man, command of your own, turn that through. Apparently, some kind of transposition has taken place.
Ah, knew it. The sapphires I picked up last time just didn't transmit. Well, now they have, sir. Let's go ahead and upgrade our infrastructure again. This time... Oh, and what's the contract? Oh, we're still running it. Okay, good. We're going to need to upgrade you. Potentially twice.
Frustrated Mr. Chekhov's plan. I should have drank you to death. Why? I do not desire the chemicals. I much prefer my scientific duties. I am frankly content to be a lesser target. Logical, as always, Mr. effective means of discipline.
There's no way it requires 18. How many does it require? 20. Yeah, we need 2 more diamonds to go all the way with this one.
I presume you've ordered full duration. Yes, son. Zach, Warren's dead. I said I haven't decided.
Beautiful.
Captain, may I inquire if you intend to resist in your unusual course of action regarding the Hawkins? You heard my orders. They are, of course, in contradiction to standard Empire procedure. I cannot ignore the consequences.
Good enough. And now,
I merely state
we no
facts.
longer need to hang on to these anymore, I don't think.
An excellent
We already have maxed out rubies. I don't know that I'll need more rubies. If I do need more rubies, I can go back and collect them, so bye-bye fragments.
Shall not permit your aberrations jeopardize my position.
Why do we have an imported stack of these?
Do you think we should destroy?
I don't even remember.
Must be maintained what the Empire is doing. The logic is
There we go. We've got the sticky glues.
we may have been
We've got this.
I should find myself opposing you. Continue on your present course.
Hang on to this for now.
It is my
How do I actually access the deposit? Thank you. I'll just hang on to them for now. I don't know what I need to do with them, so just hold on to them. Oh! If I want an advanced industrial refinery, I need them straight up, so that's convenient. Doesn't make anything I can't already make, but the scaling is probably a little better. Haha! Alloy sandwich accomplished. Sweet cane is, as always, in short supply. Let's let's make another one of the advanced industrial refineries on this island. Just, you know, to relish in the fact that I can do this now. What is it? You're in the biofuel row, I believe. Yes. And we're gonna need one more biofuel generator to keep this island powered. No problemo, boss. Why are we capped out here? No jelly. No jelly? Why do we lack jelly? Did you guys run amok again, kill everybody? That's actually exactly what happened. They ran amok and killed everybody.
I heard about you. I'm surprised that you're still in trouble with
And in so doing, this whole production apparatus stopped.
the Hawkins have done slow.
When the sentry bots go to war, they do tend to win. But when... I don't know how to deal with this, to be honest. Is there an upgrade that would make them stop attacking us? More health. Move faster. Use medkits if required. Less oak 2. Yeah, there isn't one. Efficiency, please. What are the challenges? Make lenses, parts, blah 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 blah, hypercomputers. Make an absolute ton of steel.
I am committing a breach of regulations by informing you of its contents. Yes, Mr. Spock. I am instructed to wait.
Nothing of normalcy. It looks like I'm already fully upgraded on my equipment, at least near as I can tell.
That event, I am ordered to kill you.
Complete all the researches, fight Dramelon, solve Dramelon, win Tunasa, unlock, solve Tunasa's puzzle, unlock all the islands. Well, to be fair to me, there is one island I haven't unlocked yet, and that's the southeast here. Let's go to the main base and unlock more islands. I think that should be something I can do by now. There's gotta be at least one more island available to me.
I will face a death sentence if this response is matched.
Only matter of work.
Super glue and whatever that is, I have aplenty. So let's go get some super glue. Last I checked, there was a giant drop-off stack, one island over. Yep.
I'll get out this way.
Shall I activate the sound So at least once a month.
Yes.
Alright, now what? Now we unlock more islands and get the win. I actually don't know what those two are. What time is it? Do I have time? I have time.
It's not that bad.
Good. Thank you. How many enemies have you seen?
I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this specifically because I want to have it on hand in case of that kind of fight that I nearly lost on from not having it.
Always everything unknown and
This needs oxygen, fire, water bubbles. Let's get some. One, two, three, 4.
And he died. Now,
Arm,
you really need
and a regen mod.
The spot fails his hood. He killed anyone.
I'll see it to the circumstances. Fair. Yeah.
Good. Now, armed and dangerous. Let's head over to the new islands and see what it is that I can unlock. Oh, for the love of God. Pigs. Nothing, right. Pigs. I remember this puzzle, actually. I don't remember the details, but I remember that it exists. Alright, so we've got 2 fountains flowing. One fountain flowing. Okay. Let's change everything to pig and see what happens. Alright, go. This one is splashing, the rest are not. Now let's change everything but the splashing one. They are both splashing. Change everything but the splashing one. Everything but the splashing one. Did not work. If there's a faster way, I don't know it. Looks like I have a limited number of tries. I only got one that time. First is a pig. Just used up an oxygen.
disappearing. If I am successful in receiving a self-step here at the campus, I do not want to command the Enterprise, but if it should befall me, I suggest you remember that my operatives would avenge my death. And some of them
Nope. Alright, we'll come back. I just realized that there are 5 total icons and 5 total positions. So it's possible that I'm being less efficient than I can be. For example, at each point, I'm only going to get 1 symbol correct, right? So, let's see. If I start off with 5 scorpions, 1 of them is going to tag, the other 4 will definitely not. But if I try to get 2 at once, 3 and 2, I got 2 at once. So now we're much closer to figuring this whole thing out. We already know which the pig is, so we can skip pig for all of these. Okay. And now there's only 1 left. It's gotta be the jelly. Kanasa problem solved. God, that's cool. Enter. Ah, it was a fight. And it's a fight with this thing. But we solved the problem, so we get the treasure for free. Ha ha! And the treasure had better be something good. Small and constant passive healing. Sweet. That's actually pretty nice. Now what about that northern island, which we haven't seen yet? Still not seeing the plastisteel. Plastisteel's being produced. Logistics bots are trying to keep up. 1 is dead. So where the hell is it? Where's my dead bot? There he is. Northern Island, please, let's go. We're gonna need a biome scanner, aren't we? And it's gonna need Bahamutian cells, which I believe will just easily enough from this. Which, you know, I've had to work 3 at a time off of bosses, so this is a pretty big rate improvement. That it? It does make me question the relative wisdom of hanging on to the few that I've picked up from bosses, though, if I can just mine them. Maybe there's mining restrictions or something that make this harder than it looks. Of course, once I have that drill up in operation... Oh yeah, what does it take to run a drill? Oh yeah, the hypercomputer. Bah, forget about it. Forget about it. Complete. That it? Alright, what are you all about? Nothing, just a dead body. Just a bunch of dry land. Oh, what's that? That's new. A mutant blood flower. It's different from a blood flower. That's a blood flower. So what's the mutant blood flower do? I genuinely don't know what to make of this island just yet, but I do know that eventually I'm going to want whatever that is, that Bahamutian stuff. So let's go ahead and make me a couple miners.
I'm afraid you changed my mind. Take over for me.
Thank you much. Alright, you guys just go ahead and just start stacking it up. Might take a while, but, you know, be nice to have a stash lying around for when it's needed. In the meantime, I only know of one thing to do with blood flowers of any kind, including mutant ones, I suppose, which is offer them up inside this hole. So what happens when you take a mutant blood flower?
You're gonna shoot me now, Spock. I don't let it move on. I shall make that decision. To return to the planet.
Will it be the same as what happened when I put an ordinary blood flower?
I want to know why.
Ha! New treasures! So worth it. What's the new treasure? Used to ride mochis. Made in a... What the hell is a mochi and how does one ride it? We'll find out soon enough. Plastisteel is flowing slower than I'd like. Mochi saddle takes 5 ordinary blood flowers and some twigs, and it lets me ride what would have otherwise been a bad guy, so that's cool.
Captain, stand over there. Doctor, it is time for answers.
Let's get the ordinary blood flowers going again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever those are good for, man. I gotta start using them. I'm already producing a bolus. Needed twigs, right? What can I sell for twigs? I can always get more mutant blood flowers. They grow naturally. Mochi saddle, baby! But how do I use it? It doesn't say how. Oh, Bahamutian cells. We can research this with them. Batteries are made in a industrial refinery. So if I can make an industrial refinery real quick, albeit on a place that has power, so not here. Battery. What do I need? Cells. Okay. Start with the cells then. How do I make a cell? Presumably an electric furnace.
He is very much like our own Spock. Get that minute. All time you'll live.
Cells. Needs just a little bit more.
What is this, Mr. Sulu?
We'll need more cells. This should be fine.
You will succeed. You will also appear to have killed him.
Alright, this is going to make the cells I need, and then that's going to go into here, and that's going to make this, and all I need is super lube and some fuel to finish the job. And I know just where to find it. I'll take some fuel and some super lube. Super lube. Super Noob, where are you? Hey, I wanted that. I'll take this. Okay, I'll take it from here. This is not the long-term production site. I'm just getting things ready for a quick to give the that NPC who needs it.
Look, we get on the train.
Alright, let that thing do its thing.
In 5 minutes. No longer. I guarantee it.
In the meantime, I really want to figure out how to use a Moss G sandal, but not sure how. Ooh, you know what I could do? Let me head in the direction of the other island, and I don't know what it does. Also, let's make sure that this island is operating at full. How are you ending up dead over and over and over? If you know what, maybe you're missing a heal pack, and at this point, it's pretty clear you need one. If you want to work on this island, it's hazardous otherwise.
Why did the captain let me live?
You are. Okay, good. Now you will not die as often. Time to hop over to Crazy Island.
Minds are merging, Doctor. Our minds
What the
are.
hell is this?
I fear our
This looks like a difficult combat. Maybe I should have brought an extra attack bot in case my first one dies. Oh well, let's kill him.
friend.
Bye bye. Watch out for the fireballs. Thank God I brought extra. Oh my God. Okay, that's half my life gone. So, yeah, we're gonna find out how far back the game takes you when you die, because unless there's a way out of this fight, and it doesn't appear there is, I've got to predict I'm dying in this fight. I can sort of somersault safely through that fire. Good to know. Oh yeah, I have base health regen from that last victory. Haha! Suck it! Do not be on tiles that have fire. Do you murdering my enemies. Try to somersault through the flames and the fire. Or through the fire and the flames. As a longtime Monster Hunter player, this kind of fight isn't inherently intimidating once you have the pattern down. The problem is getting the pattern down. I'm also aided in that I already have so many buffs going for me. I'm not paying attention. Where is he? Oh, it's so good that I brought extra oxygen. I just am starting to run out of oxygen now. I just heard the sound effect of using up an oxygen tank. Alright, he's at 120 health, so hopefully one more pass is all it'll take. The fact that this game can be done entirely as a pacifist is really cool to me. That none of the fights are necessary if you're going to solve the puzzles instead. Alright, what's the advantage of killing the wing beast? Bot antennas now constantly heal all bots. Aha! You know how I kept worrying about my dying bots? This will resolve that problem. Hell yes. How do I leave? Oh. Same way I can't. Hell yes. Out we go! Before we run out of even more oxygen. Temple secured. Any of the bots that are now reliant on heals in order to stay alive can probably be upgraded to efficiency. So that's cool. Alright. 8,200 more Zenny, that's good. All of these seem to be stalled because they are lacking Scales. Scales takes nutritious eggs. Scales are produced here. I have the eggs. I just can't produce them fast enough. That's interesting. Why does this keep flagging yellow? Let's just make more barns. What do I need? Stack of used Scorpos. Let's make a cloning bench real quick. See how hard it is to clone them.
It is time. In every revolution, there's one man who leads. Kirk, I shall consider it.
Who needs bones, huh? Where am I gonna get bones? If I kill bees, can I get bones out of bees? We now heal constantly from all antennas, so this is a lot less dangerous than it used to be. Yep, we can get bones out of bees. It's gonna be a lot easier than than trying to kill actual scorpions or chase after them and capture them. Ditch the coal.
I assume they returned to their enterprise at the same time. However,
Is that a twig tree? That didn't look like a twig tree. Interesting.
I think I like the character. Or almost. What worries me is the easy way his counterpart fitted into that other uniform. Smart spot was fired at that.
Alright, that should do the trick. Let's start cloning. Efficient mass cloning.
I was just stunned.
One more set. And what the hell? Until the scale problem is resolved, let's go ahead and put another set in. Berry bush sapling. It wasn't a twig bush, it was a berry bush. Interesting. Alright. That should solve the scale problem in no time. And then we'll be back on mass plastisteel production, and then we will be using the mass plastisteel for the good of the nation. Yep, see, we're already racking them up pretty good here. Okay. This popped. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is irrelevant as I heal naturally. This is irrelevant as I don't run out of oxygen anymore, so we'll just take this. Still needs the plastisteel, which it will get by the by. Needs chipperies, which I don't think we've ever actually tried to do. According to the advanced assembler, chipperies requires the addition of this to a glass lens and a super. So that's a lot of specific parts coming together. Depending how important it is to make these at scale, it could be a problem. But while we were waiting for that, we were also just making this these batteries? How close are we to these batteries being done?
Where's everyone?
Is it already done?
Weren't expecting.
I must have stalled construction while I was fighting the boss.
Annual check of every scientific expedition is routine. I had a subspace contact with a Robert Johnson, leader of his expedition on the Corps. Oh, did he report anything wrong? No. There was something wrong. I can't quite pin it down. This conversation was disjointed. His thoughts. Quiet.
How many do you need?
Check out.
Just one. Okay. We'll bring it to him as soon as we can.
Take a look around. See if you can find anyone.
In the meantime, we can start making those optic lenses that you need so badly. I believe it's an electronic furnace production. Lenses. But then to turn lenses into fancy pants lenses, you need what? No. Probably this. To turn lenses into fancy pants lenses, you need chips. Chips currently are only being produced on the Central Island. And that is a mistake, because that is not where they belong. To make these chips on the Central Island, what are we importing? Plastisteel and gold. So what we need to do is up our gold and plastisteel game even further. So let's, with the time we have left, build out the plastisteel base. Plastic, we are making a ton of. Plastisteel requires scale and steel. Our current production is scale limited, more than steel limited.
I'm Captain Kirk. Say I'm Captain Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Who are you? I'm Robert Johnson. This is my wife. Today.
So far, so good.
How old are you? I'm, let me see. I am 29.
Basic metal. Why are we out of basic metal? Looks like we're producing basic metal as fast as we can. We're making a ton of it, and it's just not being made fast enough. We're gonna need to figure out the ultra factories in order to make this efficient in the end. For now, we'll just go ahead and add a few more. We'll take a stack, thank you very much. Also, we'll drop a stack of 100 here, so if we quickly flood all of these, that's fine. Why do I take that stack? Because I wanted to make some ultra refineries, and I was going to make those on Plastisteel Island, just to scale up production. Will it fit? Yes, it will fit. Perfect. Relocate this down to here somewhere. Move things around a bit. Get that to here. Relocate this to here.
On a routine mission to resupply the experimental colony at Gamma 4, he discovered the most unusual.
Oh my god, yes.
The 6 members of the colony, none of whom were
That is going to result in some crazy, crazy growth.
Johnson, can you hear me?
Plastisteel.
Can you tell me what happened? What happened?
Alright, but we do need more energy, which will be supplied by our growing biofuel generation network. There is plenty of biofuel to keep this island running. Oh, that's so satisfying just to see how... Because you realize each of these is going to make 2x plastisteel in 32 time units versus 1x plastisteel in 32 time units. Wait, is that seriously more efficient? Oh, and at the same input level. Like, yeah, using the same number of inputs. So, massive increase in efficiency.
Roy, while the expedition is suffering from extreme old age, and you're growing older by the minute, much older.
Be able to keep up on scale production here, or are we going to run out of eggs? We have plenty of eggs. Good frickin' lord, we have plenty of eggs. Alright, let's see if that Bahamutian battery is done now. If not, we'll find something else to stall our time with. Oh, there it is. Bahamutian batteries, baby. And we'll collapse all this Constructicon stuff because we have no idea what our long-term plan is with any of it. There you are. Whoa. Nice. Very nice. Of course, that leaves me wondering if I get a gift for all my hard work. Let's go to outer space. I bet you that's where he went, and maybe I'll meet him at the station. Change my face when I'm there while I'm at it. Multiple skins that all look like birds. Sure. Why not? Good enough. Sometimes just being helpful is good enough. We've got a bunch of money again. So before we expand down here, let's go ahead and buy one more blueprint or two. I'll take the Mega Furnace. Might also consider the Mega Electric Furnace in a bit, but... grow the shops. The last shop is pure vanity, I remember that for a fact, so I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Ooh. Skill. It exists, therefore I get it. At this point I've just about maxed the skills from basic experience gain. But you, my goat-looking fellow, cost 3,000. What does it do? Mega furnaces and electric furnaces are extra efficient. Well, shoot. Okay, I guess that mega furnace I just bought is suddenly a lot more interesting now that it's definitionally more efficient. I don't need any of that. Let's go ahead real quickly and grab 2 more white diamonds for maximal efficiency. Or greens. I do need greens eventually, but there we go. So priority is going to be whites. Let's go ahead and clear the exit real quick. Looking around for some white stars. Alright, hopefully it splits into 3 and we're done already. Splits into 2, we need to find at least 1 more. No problem. At least one of our diamonds, if I recall correctly, still needs this upgrade, so... We also need a couple more sapphires, even if I remember correctly. Still need a bit of everything. Looking for the white. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna finish everything before we finish the whites, so... Oh! Let them finish cutting it.
Shoulder. Wind. Probably muscular strain.
Let's go get some sapphires. Since I seem to recall that I didn't have... No, we did fully upgrade to sapphire. It was reds that we were able to get rid of because we had all the reds we needed. And nope, they're not that. Until we get rid of blues, it means we don't have all the blues we need. So yeah, we need to get a little more blue going in our life. Alright. That'll do for one space trip. What are we missing? Okay, we got everything this time. So let's get out of here. We're gonna have to figure out if mega furnaces are worth the hassle. Eventually we'll have to set it up because of the plus 100 efficiency, but not just yet. Plus 15 is not enough. Plus 40 is enough. Plus 20 is enough. So we'll take those two, grab a blue, and upgrade it all the way through. Good. Good. So from a boost of 1.2, we are now up to 1.5. I think putting that on industrial refinery is probably key here. Assembler's less, and then go from there. Of note, we don't need sapphires anymore because we've already got maxed out sapphires rotating. It's green enough that we're interested in. Is that it? Are we ready to call it for now? We were at some point, I think, making a side business out of this thing with lenses, and then we needed some metal, and yeah, we're done. Alright, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.